Hello guys, welcome to QGIS Pro. In this video, you learn how to create your own shapefile. As you can see here, we have the shape of the shapefile for Nigerian. Then we also have the other types of subdivision in Nigerian, which we have in this case. Then we have the local government of Nigerian here, which we have in this case. But at the time, your study area might fall in a smaller part of the local government, which we can have in terms of, for example, you can have it in terms of Lagos Island. We can have it here. Your study area might fall within any of these places in Lagos Island. So for you now to be able to have your details information about your study area, you need to draw out or create your own shapefile. So this is what this video is all about. So once you are in this location, you can select this local government, which we can select, and you can export it as a shapefile itself. We can right click and export selected features as shapefile. You can save it to where you want to put it. You can name it study area. And I can put it local government area. So I can simply just click on save. So now we have the local government here. Then I can now narrow down to my study area. This is the Google Earth map. Underlaying this, I can narrow down to my study area map. So we can have it in terms of, I can make this transparent. Go to symbology and click on this. You can make it transparent. Then click on OK. You can make this, highlight this as red. Then increase it to maybe this and click on apply and OK. So we have the study area here. So we can zoom in to locate our study area. For example, my study area might be within this place, might be here. I'm using the Google Earth map, so it's trying to load in the place, or we can have it as small as this. So if this is my study area within the local government, or maybe this is my study area, I can now create my shapefile for this or any of these. So to create your shapefile, you simply have to go to layer, create, and click on new shapefile layer. So once you click on new shapefile layer, you need to put it location where you are going to save the shapefile. I can put it study area map. So you can just click on save, and you will now select the type of shapefile you are trying to create. In a general case, you can click on the polygon shapefile. That is to draw your areas of your study area. I can click on this, then and click on OK. So once I click on OK, I will go here and click on this pencil, which is the toggle editing. Once you click on this, you will now click on the add polygon feature. So you click on it. So once you click on it, you see this mouse. You can now move to your study area. For example, here you can draw it out and click and move your mouse. 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 So we have this. Once you are done editing, you can just click on your right click, just right click it to stop it. Then you can give it an ID. You can put it to 0 and click on OK. So now we have created a study area map. I can go here and right click and click on properties, and I can make it transparent. I can make it transparent. I can increase or make this black. Let me make this black and increase it to this, and click on apply and click on OK. So we have this study area map. So in this case now, we can simply want to focus on this one to have more features here. So this is you creating your study area map or your shapefile for your study area map, as simple as it is. So I can move more focus into this area by zooming in on this one, zooming in on the area. So I have the shapefile. I think I have zoomed in too much. So you can zoom out a little bit so I can draw the area. So I can add some additional features. For example, this could be like a line or a road that you want to show within your shapefile, or you can also add some sample points within the your study area. So for example, if you want to add something like a line, so you click on shapefile, go to layer, create layers, and click on shapefile again. So once you click on shapefile, you put it in your location. For example, maybe like a road, line, then click on save, then you select line. For example, you can select line here, then you click on OK. So now you can now click on this pencil, which is the toggle editing. You click on it, then you have to click on the add line feature. So you can have line features. You can click and drag, then right click, you put it, give it an ID. You can give it 1, then OK. So you can, this is your first road. You can have another road this way. Click and move your mouse, click and move your mouse, click and move your mouse, click and move your mouse. Then you can right click. This is my second road. I can give it ID 2. Okay, then you can continue with the rows or editing any of the thing you want to do using your shapefile. So now we have created a study area boundary. Then we are also create some features, which is like a line. You can add more things. Another case of you creating things to your shapefile is creating a point. I can right click on this to edit the properties of the line. I can make it like a blue color. I can increase the width. So I can click on apply and click on OK. You can see this is more like a road. Our road, they have different ID. You can indicate, show the labeling. Once you click on show labeling, you can see we have road 1, road 2, like in this way. We can zoom in back. So now another feature you can add is to add a point. For example, you can add this point here now to indicate that we have the New Beginner International Church, or you can indicate this one. For example, now you go to layer again, curate, and click on shapefile layer, new shapefile. You can save it as the point locations. You can click on save. Now you have to select the points. In this case now, if you want different points to indicate different things, you have to select point. But if you have multiple points, if you need multiple points to indicate the same thing, you can click on multiple points. For example, I'll click on the point and click on OK. So once I click on OK, I'll click on this toggle editing mode and select add point feature. So I can add something like this, indicating, I can give it an ID. Let's say I give it 4. Click on OK. I can have this. Give it an ID. Click on OK. Maybe 5. Something like this. Click on OK. Maybe 6. So now all these points are indicating the location of maybe like a building within the study area. I can right click and go to properties. You can check the attribute table to see that we have 1, 2, 3. You can add more feed to it. You can add more feed to it to indicate more information. I can close this. I can go to the properties. You can change the types of point style that you have. You can go down. You can see we can have different case of things. I can use maybe this or red. So click on apply, we have OK. So we have this. So once I uncheck all this, like for example, I uncheck this, I can zoom in this. So this is more like me having my study area. This is the row, this is the study area boundary, the black line representing the study area boundary. You can have it zoom in. So this is how you can design your study area map. In this case now, you can indicate show labeling. You can add more features to show labeling. Right click properties, labeling, select single label. Then you can perhaps choose the ID as the labeling. So there are more features to it that you can add to indicate the name. For example, let me click on you can save a location. You can click on layer, create new layer, shapefile. So whenever you, for example, now we pick maybe point location 2, you click on save, then you click on the maybe point geometric. You can set the feed. The feed will indicate the information you have. For example, instead of having 1, 2, 3, 4, you can have the actual name of the place by creating, let's say, if you have like a road or house. For example, you click on house, then add to feed. So once you add it to the feed, you can click on OK. For example, if I have another additional location, I can click on this and click on add point. I can add this and put ID. I can give it ID 0 and put it, let's say, school location. This is 1. I can have another point and say maybe 1, then I maybe bus stop. You can have another location, maybe ID 3. You can give it maybe store. You can click on OK. So once you have this, because you have the feed added to it, you can right click and show the label. You can see we have the names of the place indicating. As I've said, you can do the same thing to the road, indicating the name of the road and everything. So this is how you draw your shapefile and design your study area map. This can be also your sample location. You can have it as a sample location indicating maybe borehole location, maybe where you took your details and any other thing you need to add. So kindly subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you.